Good afternoon. Welcome to Joe Money's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion from May 21st to June 2nd. May 21st to 25th, we have a trough here forecast near the Aleutians. We also have a trough here in the southwest, and we also have strong area negative high anomalies here over eastern Canada and Greenland. Also, we have a ridge here over the western Atlantic with above normal heights across much of the remainder of the nation. And you're looking at the GFS, and you can see the pattern doesn't change very much as I go through the models. During this period, expect scattered precipitation across the Great Basin into Mountain West. An increase in precipitation is expected in the higher elevations of northern and central California through the northern and central Rockies. Convection will become possible in the southern plains on Monday and then track eastward along a warm front as it lifts to the central plains and the Mississippi Valley. Another trough will approach the northwest and result in increased precipitation across Washington and Oregon, and most of the nation will experience warmer than normal temperatures. May 24th to 28th. As we go to the 26th here, you can see we have a ridge. It's forecast here west. We have a ridge here west of the Aleutians, a trough here over the Aleutians that extends south. And we have above normal heights across much of the nation with our ridge in the western Atlantic, and we have our trough here to the north across Greenland and eastern Canada. We have above normal heights across much of the nation. You look at the GFS again, and you can see the pattern doesn't really change very much. And I go through the rest of the models. They're generally forecasting the same thing. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation with anomalies of 4 degrees above normal and for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation across this area here. And probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. And we have below normal precipitation here. And for coastal areas of Washington, Oregon, and from the northern Great Lakes into northern New England, probability of occurrence is 40%. And we're going to take a look at now the period for May 29th to June 2nd. May 29th to 2nd. And we have negative height anomalies near Alaska, eastern Canada, and Greenland. However, those anomalies will be weaker than they were compared to the previous period. Otherwise, we expect above normal heights across much of the nation. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the nation. Anomalies will be near 4 degrees above normal. Precipitation, calling for near to below normal precipitation across much of this area here. Probability of occurrence is 45%, and we have above normal precipitation here, and we have a probability of occurrence is 45%, and the probability of below normal precipitation, make a correction here, would be 45% here, 35% across the remainder of the nation. Now, one thing I want to show you here is the what's going on in the tropics. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're watching area disturbed weather that's forecast to be about this area, and we're going to go here, and we can see that something starts to develop. There's a trough down in this area here. And you can see this is the rainfall totals, and I think it'll be more so right there. Late Wednesday and Thursday. You can see the heavy precipitation here. This might be a possible tropical development. And this is the European deterministics. And then we look at the GFS. It's not as extreme until we get later on in the period. And that would be similar here, because you can see it's not so similar to each other here. Like, this is the European deterministics. This is GFS. See the difference? And then we go to the next day. This is the European deterministics. GFS. They're kind of similar here. This might be a possible system, but in the meantime, that's why I have these other maps here. I think that it'll bring some heavy precipitation to portions of the southeast. Let me see. See, we start seeing heavy precipitation down to the bottom of the map. You can see over Cuba that will be affecting South Florida. So it'll be like South Florida, Eastern Florida. This is the European deterministics. And then we look at the European. It kind of has like a low pressure system sort of spinning up here. Now here's the strength here. This is 1,000 millibar low. Now we'll look at the European. It's a little bit behind. The GFS is faster. And then now let's see as we go forward in time. Kind of develops into 1,004 millibar low down off the southeast coast. So we got to see how this develops as we get forward in time, but we have plenty of time to look at that. So that's the long-range weather forecast session for May 21st through June 2nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munnings World of Weather, and have a good day.